Hello, my name is Richard Bromwell and I'm an auctioneer and valuer here at Charterhouse in Sherborne. I'm going to do a 5-minute walk and talk through our coins, medals, stamps and militaria auction specialist sale just to those items coming up on Thursday the 15th of December 2016. We've got thousands of items in hundreds of lots. First up, we're going to just quick little walk up and down sort of 24 foot of swords and bayonets. An amazing collection built up over a lifetime here. The client lived in Ireland and sadly passed away, and his son, who lives over in Fleet in Hampshire, has decided to instruct Charterhouse to sell the collection. And these are my favourites. I always feel the film Gladiator, you feel like a real gladiator. I'm glad that's not in 3D, otherwise it'd be a little bit scary. And we've got the sort of French gladius swords there. The two of those, they're sort of 100, 150 pounds. We've got swords here from the 18th century, from the 19th century, from the 20th centuries. As I say, we've got a huge selection of English, we've got American, we've got German, you name it, we've probably pretty much got it here. So that's just a jog through the swords. So I'm going to whiz through to the main sale room now. You're going to walk past and see all the other bits and pieces. Now all of these toys, collector's items, pictures, all these are going to be coming up on our second day on Friday the 16th of December, and we're going to do another little short video for those. So we're going to do the Annika Rice impersonation, only I'm not wearing my shell suit today. That's for those of you old enough to remember. And do you remember Annika Rice, George? No, you don't. No, you don't. Your parents will do. Through in here we've got uniforms. I nearly missed this because it's camouflage. You see how it blends in here. German Second World War poncho. Rare to see so much clothing. We don't see a great deal, obviously, because it was actually used after the war and it obviously rotted away. But through in here we've got a little corral, a little section now. I'm going to quickly just whiz through some of the stamps. We've got here, which is a wonderful collection of Queen Elizabeth II mint unmounted sheets of stamps. Now there's probably some in the region of 1,000 sheets of mint unmounted stamps. This is the Weldig collection series of castles, very, very popular, and I just love the colours. He must have spent a small fortune if you consider back in the mid-60s when these came out. You know, he's got sheets of pound stamps, and another pound stamp is here. This is a well-known stamp. This is the 1929 Postal Union Congress stamp, £1. Now back in 1929 that was a shed load of money, wasn't it? And also stamps should be rectangular or square, but everyone always knows and identifies and can recognise the Cape of Good Hope triangulars. Little set of triangulars there, set of 5 of them, probably between 100 and 150 pounds. We've also got a load of coins. Now we've got coins which are 2,500 years old. We've got some Byzantinian gold coins, right the way through to some more modern editions. And this is one of my favourite sets here. This is issued by the Royal Mint. It's a proof set. It's the Millennium Silver Collection here, and you've got the Maundy set in there as well, all silver proof. Not going to touch them, they're all in their capsules, and for a set like that, that's a good little lot to put away probably, and that'll sell for probably around about 150 pounds. But also in the coin section, something that you can't feel is a kilo lump of silver. Now that feels like a kilo should feel, and that's a wonderful thing. But also, as well as the coins and the stamps, you've got a huge collection of medals and militaria. This is one of our star lots here. This is the Albert Gold Medal, the first class life-saving medal, which was awarded to this chap here, Samuel Lake. Samuel Lake, an interesting chap, basically born and bred in Dartmouth, and he saved, when he was working over in India, he saved the lives of over 400 Muslim pilgrims who are on the way back from Mecca on the ship the Diamond, and as a result of that he was awarded this medal here. This has come straight from the family and is estimated between £8,000 and £10,000, so a very, very important group. Also important but not so valuable is a wonderful collection here of letters from the Peninsula. And this is from a son to his father, and they're all absolutely lovely. And what I like about them is they all start off, "My dear father." I've not tried to read all of them, but really quite there's a lot of information in there. There's military history, there's social history, and for a lovely album like that, you're probably looking between £100 and £200. But what we do also have is a huge collection. It's a lifetime collection of German, predominantly Second World War militaria. So we've got helmets, daggers, batons, we've got flags, we've got shoulder emblems, we've got cap tallies, we've got helmets, we've got medals. We've got Bakelite lamps, you name it, it's pretty much here. So much so that it's almost, I don't know really where to start. But one thing which is quite fun, which I gave to George, George is behind the camera, is this wonderful aluminium Luftwaffe ladle here, and it's incredibly light. George is very surprised at how sort of wafer thin and light it is. And again, this sort of mess kit like this, we don't see it very often. We've got a combination fork and spoon, which is called a, what's it called, George? Spork. It's called a spork. There we go. And beautifully engineered, as you'd expect from Germany. And this is a one I've never ever seen. Now, I've only been doing this for over 30 years. I've never seen a German Second World War period collecting tin. And it's unopened, it's got its seal, it's got its coins in there, a little aperture there so you could roll up your banknotes and what have you. Something like that, probably 50 to 80 pounds. But this is what did Germany very well, isn't it? The jerry can here. And the wonderful thing about German items is they're all extensively marked. You see the date here, 1942. And again, you know, really quite a rare survivor. We still, when we're clearing houses, we're still finding these in outhouses and barns. And there's, if you've ever moved petrol, it's a complete nightmare. Our English tins were completely useless, and you could strap them all together, carry them, incredibly durable things. So that's a bit of a whistle-stop tour through the German military. We've got lots estimated here between £50 and around about £3,000. The same in the coins and the same in the stamps. Bit of a whistle-stop tour. If you like what you see and you'd like more information, you can go to our website, which is www.charterhouse-auction.com, or give us a buzz. My name is Richard. You can call me on Sherborne 01935 812277, or ping us an email, info@charterhouse-auction.com. As I say, the auction is coming up on the Thursday the 15th of December, and we've had a huge amount of interest in the sale already, and I hope you enjoyed the walk and talk, and maybe see you at the sale.